All right, we've adjusted the sets, simplified the sets, accommodated for the island of Beaver there to allow our drowning lines to get out to deep water. There's some digging involved. You can long chain beaver, but not nuisance beaver, because you don't want to educate them. I've long chained a lot of beavers and I've caught them in small traps, but when I'm doing it for a landowner or for money, you can't be messing around. So if you're doing beaver trapping and you're not digging, your landowner could be a little happier with you. So right there's a stick, okay? Right on the other side of this stick is the foothold trap with the expanded pane. On the other side of it is another stick, and that stick drops down. So the beaver's gonna swim in, it's actually gonna be kind of half-ass swimming, floating, hit this, it's gonna have to walk, and if it steps anywhere in here, there's a 4-inch square that we can get a front foot catch and we can get right out to deep water, okay? If we get in here, this area where they're really wanting to go, we're gonna have interference from the material they're working with, and we're gonna have a repeat of Mr. Raccoon that identifies as a beaver. And you're gonna have trouble with your drowning line because that's a lot of dry ground to cover to get them to water, and they don't want to drown. At least a raccoon doesn't. So on this side, we have the same kind of situation going on where the beaver can come around, and it's a tight channel here, and he's gonna breast out right here, but the trap again is back here. So if the raccoons want to come play, they have their area where I'm standing that they can get a little wet but won't be swimming and stay out of the traps. So it's important to get a look at your area from the perspective of your prey. So this is what the beaver's going to see swimming in. We have some light blocking here. When I say light, that's all one limb, okay? All those sticks poking around, I don't like poking a bunch of individual sticks. Find a limby stick and put it in there, then you can position it accordingly. That stick right there, on the other side of it is the foothold trap. It's deep, they're gonna swim up, they're gonna breast out. I made a defined wall for them to follow on the far side. Again, that's gonna encourage the raccoons to not utilize that and get completely ass muddy and stick to the shallow area where there are no foothold traps waiting for them. This goes directly out to deep water. And it's really important that you have your drowning lines tight. I've learned that lesson and seem to forget it once every season. If it's not tight, it'll get wound up before it ever gets there, and you'll have a muddy, pissed off, non-target possible target animal to deal with. So think about what you're doing. Final thing, always snoop around for fur trapping. I wanted to show you a natural pocket set. That's pretty cool. We've lowered this pond depth so much that was underwater, now it's exposed. This was a beaver den at one time. Now the raccoons have a little cave, so obviously we're in heavy raccoon area. Anywhere there's beavers, there's a lot of activity of other wildlife. So enjoy your day.